The courtroom was in complete silence. The judge's gavel came down hard on the desk as he announced the decision that shattered Michael Carter's life. Guilty. A man going through the hardest moment of his life, with the final decision in court, would have to say goodbye not only to his freedom, but also to everything he held dear. However, no one could predict the extraordinary moment that would unfold right after that, filled with tears and an emotional triumph. Because Michael's life was far from ordinary, and he had a friend, but not just any friend. His friend was not an ordinary dog. Michael Carter had been working alongside canine police dog Duke for 5 years. Duke was not just a dog. He was Michael's most trusted friend, the one he relied on during tough times, the one he spent sleepless nights with, and the hero he dedicated his life to. For Michael, Duke was far beyond just a partner in work. He was a brother. Duke was a German shepherd, strong, intelligent, and completely loyal. His posture, his gaze, exuded a sense of trust to those around him. No matter the situation, he had been trained to protect Michael. Duke was not just a dog, he was a warrior. Every day spent with Michael was a heroic tale. They shared a bond where they could understand each other's feelings from a glance, sometimes needing no words at all. One day, Michael and Duke faced resistance during a drug raid. The enemies didn't realize how dangerous it could be to be up against a canine dog and its handler. The battle became a fight for survival in a world filled with gunshots, screams, and chaos. But no one knew how brave Duke truly was. He had always been Michael's protector, and today he would continue that role. They would never forget that moment. Duke shielded Michael from enemy fire, standing strong against the attack. Everything escalated quickly. Duke was struck by a bullet in the chest and fell to the ground. Michael rushed toward him, panic and fear in his eyes. He ran toward his comrade, his protector, like a light in the dark world, fighting to save his life. In that moment, time seemed to stand still. Duke's breaths became shallow, his body trembling, as though it could end at any moment. Michael held him close, and in his eyes was only one thing. "No, no, please don't go. I can't lose you." Realizing that Duke had passed away was an indescribable pain for Michael. He shook Duke's cold body in his hands, but soon realized everything was over. The city fell into a deathly silence. Michael felt this loss not just as a personal trauma, but as the loss of the entire community. Duke was not just a dog. He was also a part of the police force. He was Michael's most trusted companion. In a world where Michael represented all retired military and canine dogs, this event went beyond anything else. When Michael was left alone with Duke's loss, he was not alone. He had lost not just a friend, but everything that gave his life meaning. The pain spread through his body. With each passing day, it became harder to accept the departure of his beloved companion. But the story didn't end there. Duke's loss was not just a loss. It was a message to the world. He had become a hero not just for Michael, but for all the lives of dogs and people that he touched. Michael had to start working to keep Duke's memory alive. He had to live in a way that honored the memory of a hero like him. After Duke's death, Michael had to carry on with his life. However, in every step he took, he paid tribute to him. Although he tried to return to his old life, in every moment, Michael carried Duke's legacy with him. He showed the world how great the power of a loyal friend could be. Duke's heroism demonstrated that he was not just a police dog, but a friend, a companion, and a family member. Although Michael had lost the bond he shared with Duke, he was determined to carry on his legacy. To continue living his life, Michael had to take every step with the same courage and loyalty that Duke had shown every day.